welcome to Late to the Show. I'm your host, Prophet said before, and today we have a VANKYO Leisure 3 projector. It's a mini projector. It's a home theater projector. What it is, it's a 170-inch display. It has 3600 lumiums, portable movie projector. We're gonna see how well it works, and it's supposed to last around 40,000 hours. LED lamp. So we're gonna find out. And it says it's compatible with PS4. It has an HDMI connection, VGA, and AVI. We're gonna open it up and see what we get when we purchase something like this. I mean, this is a small little projector. It's about $100. You might get it cheaper in some other places. So I know people right now are hunkered down and they want to be able to watch movies in a larger screen, and maybe a movie night or something with your family, or some gaming night. This is a good option. We're gonna take a look at it and see what you can get out of this. So let's go ahead and start opening them. Little box, little tiny box. I mean, really, like two hands. That's not bad, 2.5 hands. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what you get when you purchase something like this. And we're gonna put it together today. We're gonna test it out later on. Probably do some lights, do in the daytime, see how well it works in the daytime and maybe at night. And first of all, like the package out of the package, like this out of the package, it's already packed. It's ready to go pretty much. Really small, compact. Like the whole system all around. So I'm gonna put the description here and what's available and how all the information you guys need to require. How many feet you need to be distance. Pretty much distance is about 4.9 feet away to 16.4. You'll get a good resolution and good streaming on whatever you're displaying. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it and see what's in this bad boy. Off the bat, it's all nice and neat. I don't even want to open it because it's all set up pretty properly in here. So they give you paperwork here. Instructions, remote control axis, North America, and different languages. So this is off the bat right now. They give you connections. This is an HDMI connection, HDMI cable. So it's 1080 maximum. You can't do any 4K on this one. Remote control is real tiny little remote control. I like this. This is neat. On top of that, they give you this old connection. It's a AVI connection, but it has an audio connection. Pretty much you can connect old display, old VCRs, old connection that is probably not going to be valid in a couple years, or it's probably no valid no more. Power. On top of that, they give you a VGA cable, super VGA cable. Now let's take a look at this little baby. Woo! All right, so there's much more. They give you some paperwork. They just popped up out of nowhere. It was hidden here. Pretty much the standard support, claim, custom information, and more information about the how to set up and how to angle it, how to fix the whole thing. So you could read this, you could go over the stuff, or I'm just gonna wing it and just go at it. So pretty much, let's get this little baby bad boy out. I like the size of it. Little tiny petite to travel. It's not bad. Simple buttons. All right, the projector's pretty tiny. I like it so far. It has an exit button, menu button, different keys, up, down, OK button, back, and power. This is a keystone control, focus control. The lens cap included. I like that. It's included in here. The lens cap. Normally they don't come with lens caps, but this is a first. Heat vents in the front. Simple. There's a kickstand, a little tiny one that you can roll it over and pretty much pop it out and level it if you can, if you want to. It's up to you. There's a tiny little speaker here, but I don't think you're gonna get a lot about it. So you might have a second option to maybe connect something else that was gonna display that's gonna make sure it plays the audio. So I'm not quite sure if that's strong enough, but we're gonna test it out. On the side of it, this is the important part you need to be aware. Here you do have actual connection, which is a super VGA connection, if you guys can see. This one will be pretty important too if you have a display, if you want to display your either movies or something through a USB or your presentation. It might, I'm not quite sure if it's going to pick up any PowerPoint. We're going to test it out and see if that works. Then your HDMI, and this was a micro SD card right here, if you guys see it. It's a little micro SD card. You can put all your movies in there and transfer it through there. Audio, and right now, oh, this is the AV system, and then you have the audio. Yeah, AV system and audio here. So AV system will pretty much be for this connection that I was talking about. That's pretty much obsolete. It works on older systems. And that's pretty much what you get. Nothing else, no other physical connection other than the power on the other side. Another speaker here in the back. So there's one in the bottom. And this is actually for the IR connection for the remote control. Probably you might be able to program other controls to this. Not that bad. Here there's a button, but I think it's just an exhaust for the heat vents. Another heat vents here. Really small. We're gonna go ahead and measure it, see how small it is. So let's go ahead and get the proper measurements here from my perspective here. Because you guys can see this is about 8 inches. Almost close to 8 inches, you know. A little bit closer to 8.5, I would say. But if you want to do it properly, it'll be 8 inches. This angle, let me see. This is about I would say 6.5 too. So not that bad. With the lens cap, it'll be 7, I would say. So not bad. Really small, petite, portable unit. We're gonna go ahead and set it up and see how powerful it gets, and plug in a computer and see if we can get any display going. So we're gonna do that test today or something, and we want to hear the audio. I want to see how strong it gets without any kind of connection, and we're gonna go ahead and conduct that. Not bad. I like it so far. So let's go ahead and set it up and see how well it looks with that 1080.
Facial hair from generation
There it
to
is.
generation to generation.
The quality's not very good.
Until this one.
It's dark already.
Will it be in you? Let's jump ahead a few months, when this loving and perfect marriage